One of your favorite fairy tales, revisited. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 Cinderella movies.
Is waiting somewhere.
Cinderella! Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at movies with the Cinderella formula or those with Cinderella-esque plot points. Fair warning, there may be spoilers ahead. But honestly, is there anybody out there that doesn't already know the Cinderella story? Number 10. Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. Actress and singer Brandy plays the first on-screen black Cinderella in this musical with a multiracial and colorblind cast. Interestingly, Cinders doesn't have to wait for her prince to sweep her off her feet. She meets him just minutes into the movie.
Wait, what's your name?
Cinderella.
Beg your pardon?
Cinderella.
He's disguised as a commoner, however, and the two will have to overcome many obstacles, including class differences and social expectations, to end up together.
May I?
Quiet, woman!
With impeccable choreography, playful dialogue, colorful costumes, and Whitney Houston as the fairy godmother, this magical sing-along is Fairytale fun.
Impossible.
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 Number 9. Another Cinderella Story. This film takes the fairy tale to the dance floor. Mary Santiago wants to follow in her mom's footsteps as a dancer, but slaves away for her legal guardian, a has-been pop star named Dominique Blatt.
The twins are turning 16 next week.
Didn't they turn 16 last year?
Yes, and they'll keep turning 16 until I tell them to stop.
Still, Mary is determined as ever to follow her heart, especially since teen heartthrob Joey Parker is back in school. With her BFF Tammy's help, Mary and Joey meet at a masquerade ball.
What was that?
I guess the music just speaks to me.
Well, I guess we don't have a language barrier.
The two make all the right moves without Joey ever recognizing her. He tracks her down using the Zune she's left behind, and they both realize that following your dreams also means following your heart.
Okay, I need to find somebody who was at the dance last night.
And if you don't, you'll die.
I think I might.
Number 8. A Cinderella Story Once Upon a Song. Aspiring singer Katie Gibbs sneaks her demo tape into record exec Guy Morgan's briefcase, hoping to make it big. Katie's tone-deaf stepsister Bev and stepmom Gail pretend it's Bev's demo to impress Guy and his son Luke. Gail is so bent on getting Bev a record deal that she makes her lip-sync Katie's original songs.
As far as everyone knows, you can't sing. And no more talking to Luke or Guy. Are we clear? Crystal.
As a love triangle develops between the girls and Luke, Katie's voice becomes the proverbial glass slipper, exposing Gail for the true schemer she is. A musical rom-com with a hint of Bollywood flair, this Cinderella story is pitch perfect.
We're making an album!
And we're writing it together.
Number 7. A Cinderella Story.
There's something I've always wanted to tell you, and I think you're ready to hear it. You're not very pretty, and you're not very bright. I'm so glad we had that talk.
The last two entries would be nothing without the original. In this teen rom-com, Hilary Duff plays Sam Montgomery, a high school student with Ivy League dreams. While her nasty stepfamily lives off of her dad's estate, Sam saves up money to go to Princeton by waitressing. She also chats online with the mysterious Nomad, who turns out to be her crush, high school quarterback Austin Ames.
Have you told your dad about Princeton yet?
If only I could. I haven't even told him I want to be a writer.
My father always encouraged me to pursue my dreams.
Finally meeting at the Halloween dance, the two realize they're not so different after all.
All right, given the choice, would you rather have a rice cake or a Big Mac?
A Big Mac. What does that matter?
Well, I like a girl with a hearty appetite.
Just like the original Cinders, Sam works her way to love and the crown. Number 6. Into the Woods. Based on the hit Broadway musical, this movie features an ensemble cast playing your favorite fairy tale characters. Anna Kendrick plays Cinderella, who helps the baker and his wife break a spell.
Thanks for the slipper!
Once the spell is broken, Cinders marries her prince and lives happily ever after. Or does she?
Good friends, we need your help now more than ever. What of the prince? That doesn't matter now.
Well, this prince isn't so charming after all, and cheats on her with the baker's wife.
I do.
If you love me, why did you stray?
I thought that if you were mine, I would never wish for more.
The royal couple aren't the only ones with an unhappy fate, and it's up to Cinders and the baker to make things right. What happens next? Let's just say Cinderella's story ends happily, but not with someone you'd expect. Number 5. The Slipper and the Rose.
It's unique, like its vanished owner. Therefore, we must use it. Whoever fits the slipper must fit the bill.
Clearly, Cinderella makes a great movie musical. But in this version, Prince Edward isn't just Cinder's love interest. While his parents think that an arranged marriage is better than a loving one, our prince begs to differ. The typical Cinderella story ensues, glass slipper and all, but not so fast. Edward's parents are still dead set on an arranged marriage to prevent war, forcing him to choose between tradition and true love.
I'm sure I seem to you the master of my fate. But until this moment, I've been a prisoner, trapped by my birthright.
But with a little help from Cinder's fairy godmother, this decision just got easier. We didn't think fairy tales and royal politics could mix, but like Cinders and Edward, they make a great pair.
Your Majesty, this could lead to war.
I know. Well, think of something.
He cannot marry her, sire. The Constitution does not allow it.
Well, don't tell me. I wrote it.
Yes. Number 4. Cinderella, 1957. Before Julie Andrews sang in The Sound of Music, she played the title princess in this TV musical. The song and dance numbers are perfect to sing along, and pretty funny too.
I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport, and yet it's fun.
Unlike many other Cinderella stories, we also see the king and queen having frank discussions about their son's future wife.
That boy isn't unhappy.
How do you know?
I asked him. He said he was feeling fine.
Luckily, the hardworking Cinders is a perfect match. With her fairy godmother and animal friends on hand, she becomes the apple of his eye.
Whatever your name is, I love you. I will always love you.
Now, if only he could track her down. But as the song says, impossible things are happening every day. Number 3. Ever After. This adaptation is set in Renaissance France. Danielle de Barbarac may be a servant to her stepfamily, but she's no damsel in distress. Check out that fireman's carry. Danielle is smart, eloquent, and isn't afraid to defend herself. All perfect qualities to win Prince Henry's heart. She even finds a confidant in her stepsister, who isn't spared from her mother's cruelty. And because this is historical fiction, Leonardo da Vinci steps in as Danielle's godparent, fashioning wings to make her the belle of the ball.
A bird may love a fish, signore, but where would they live?
Then I shall have to make you wings.
Danielle isn't just a servant who becomes a princess, she's also the most badass Cinderella of them all.
You'll produce that gown? I would rather die 1,000 deaths than to see my mother's dress on that spoiled, selfish cow!
Number 2. Cinderella 2015.
You're worried about telling me, but you mustn't be. Not if it will lead to your happiness.
Yes. Happiness.
In this blockbuster remake, Ella tragically loses both of her parents. Before she dies, Ella's mom tells her to have courage and be kind, a promise she tries to keep when faced with her awful stepfamily.
Have more kindness in your little finger than most people possess in their whole body, and it has power. More than you know.
Ella's dismal fate is changed when she unknowingly meets Prince Kit, who's instantly smitten. Much to Lady Tremaine's dismay, the two make a splash at the royal ball.
They're all looking at you.
Believe me, they are all looking at you.
She finds and breaks Ella's glass slipper, but her manipulative cruelty can only go so far. Remembering her mother's dying words, Ella always stays true to herself and gets the fairy tale ending that is rightfully hers. Before we get to our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
I do actually like this.
Please don't touch it. It was my mother's.
Can I have it?
No.
It can be your welcome gift to me.
Meet Charlie. He was young when he lost his mom, leaving him with Arthur, his stepfather. And then there's these two, Charlie's stepbrothers, who are just a little, how do I say this, annoying.
In a few weeks' time, you will ascend the throne as king, and I will let nothing stand in the way of that. Certainly not some tawdry little affair with a gold-digging American girl who dreams of becoming the next Princess Di.
Mother, you cannot tell me whom to love and how to live my life.
I hear you're going to live in the palace someday.
How do you know that?
You've been telling everybody about it for years.
Number 1. Cinderella, 1950. There's nothing like a classic. Decades after its release, this animated masterpiece is still must-see Disney. Cinderella's transformation from neglected servant to beautiful princess is one of film's most iconic makeovers.
Why, it's like a dream. A wonderful dream come true.
With fun comedic relief, impressive animation sequences, and just a hint of magic, this is the gold standard of Cinderella movies. The film proved so popular that it even helped save Disney from bankruptcy.
No, nothing can help now. Nothing.
But you see, I have the other slipper.
What's more, Cinderella earned 3 Oscar nominations, spawned 2 official sequels, and placed 9th on AFI's Top 10 Animated Films list. The OG Cinderella takes the crown on our list, and reminds viewers everywhere that dreams do come true.
A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.